Hey, Tubies, this is Psychic Bob. Well, surprise, surprise. I know the other day I said, well, I'll be away for a week from YouTube. But guess what? We got my mom's new computer up and running. She didn't even know she had a webcam on her computer. I found the webcam, found how to get it all activated. And now I'm here with you guys. So here we are. So you are going to have Psychic Bob every day. Well, you know today is Thursday, and that's Zodiac Thursday. And, you know, Zodiac Thursday, we do this every week for those of you who are new here. And I just kind of study the transits, the astrological overviews, kind of give a snapshot of the day, okay? And, you know, today it's interesting because our moon is in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is one of these fascinating signs. I like Gemini. I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. And one of the other air signs is that of Gemini. And Gemini is about partnership. The symbol of Gemini is the twins. And see, that image of the twins is really all about communication. Geminis make the best friends because they love to share ideas. They love to share thoughts. And while we're in the moon sign of Gemini, this is an excellent time to work on business partnerships, to work on friendships, to work on relationships, even romance. Because that air energy means that people's minds connect. One of the energies that you'll find, particularly during air sign transits, is that it's almost like your sense of telepathy comes into focus. And I think some of you know what I mean. Like, you'll feel like you sit and you think about your friend and suddenly they call you, okay? That's air energy. And so right now we're in the sign of Gemini for the next 2 days. Actually, let me check the chart here. We are going to be in the sign of Gemini actually until Friday at 11:06 p.m. So today and most of tomorrow, and then we'll move in at 11:06 p.m. We move into the sign of Cancer. But for today, we are in Gemini. And, you know, this is a wonderful time for you to reach out to people. If you've got friends and you think, gee, you know, I haven't talked to my friend forever and a day, and I feel kind of bad, I've kind of neglected that, and maybe they're thinking the same. This is a good time to reach out, build those friendships, make those connections. And you're really going to find that, you know, your sense of joy comes back, your sense of connectivity. You know, have you ever had friends like where you haven't seen each other for 20 years and then you connect and it's like no time has passed? Well, that's that Gemini energy working. And so right now, if you're thinking you want to reconnect with somebody, maybe it's an old love. Maybe you think, gee, I miss my old girlfriend from high school. I wonder how she's doing. Might want to look her up and just say hi, you know. Gemini energy is wonderful like that. It really allows the walls to come down. And it allows people to feel comfortable connecting with each other. So I want to bring that to you because I think it's important to understand, you know, astrology's value is that it works in harmony with the natural world. You know, astrology is not all literally, you know, pie in the sky, even though it is in the sky. It actually brings energies that translate into our day-to-day lives. See, because we are born under a sign, and that sign carries vibrational energy. And the universe, everything in the cosmos is in motion. And it rotates and it moves, and we rotate in our own souls. We move and grow. And so if we know the alignments and the movements, we can work with the energy that's present. You know, I have a saying, many of you have had readings with me know I say this, and it goes like this. Excuse me, I'm having allergies. When we work with the energy that is present, then we are successful. And so knowing what energies are present means you'll be more successful now, okay? So like, for example, if you're somebody like a Leo, okay, Leo's a fire sign. Well, this air sign energy gives you more power, okay? So if you're a Leo right now, for example, or any other fire sign, this is an excellent time for you to get out and make presentations. Particularly if you want to do job interviews, or you have to influence like a board of directors, or, you know, convince your boss about some changes you want. That air energy not only promotes communication and partnership, it stimulates your own firepower, okay? And, you know, if you're like, for example, a water sign, like Scorpio's a deep water sign, there's a lot of fire energy. That air gets water moving. It's kind of like wind that creates the waves. So you will have more influence now. So you can take that and work with that. I would encourage all of you today, you know, this is, as I said, a good time to think about relationships, friendships, people you want to connect with. If you're somebody who's looking for a job, you know, air energy gives you kind of a new start. Maybe you've been putting out resumes and you feel like, gee, I'm just not getting anywhere. Start again. Let that energy revitalize you. It'd be an excellent time to review your resumes, maybe kind of make some changes. Air energy gets the mind going, and it gets you seeing things. And you might say, oh my gosh, look at this part of my resume. It's just not really expressive. That air energy breathes new life into it. So there's a very real and practical side to working with this energy, okay? And, you know, it's like I always say, the stars inspire, they do not compel. So some people say, well, gee, Bob, all that astrology is just like everything's fated, right? You know, we can't do anything. No, you are not fated. You have free will. But knowing what energies are more strongly aspected gives you the edge. It gives you the power. And that's the value of astrology. So I'm so glad you're here. Some of you have asked me, Psychic Bob, are you doing professional astrology charts? I am going to soon start doing that. It'll probably be in the next month. I'm still getting my software kinks worked out and still setting up my chart layouts. So I do expect to start selling astrology charts. So if you guys want to get in line for an astrology chart, just shoot me an email at readings@robert-hickman.com, or you can write me here at YouTube, and I'll I'll get you on the list. I haven't figured out pricing yet on those. I'm not going to make them too expensive. Now I have to be honest, I don't have all the fancy stuff now to do very elaborate, complex charts. So it's going to be very basic, very simple, but I think it'll be very helpful. Why, you're going to say, well, gee, Bob, why should we buy your astrology chart as opposed to somebody else? Well, a lot of astrologers are using automated programs. They just push a button, it spits out your automated chart. I don't do that. I actually put your chart together by hand and now analyze the transits and the planets and the houses, and I hand write a custom report. So it is my personal reading of the chart. It is not going to be some computer-generated reading. And that's what makes it different. It will be a personal reading from me, written by me. So no two readings are the same. Each person's chart is unique, and your reading will be unique to you. And so anyways, that's what's going to make it different than perhaps some other astrologers. So I hope that, that will be something you like. And, tell me below if you think that you'd like me to start doing professional charts. I'd love to hear from you if there's an interest for that, okay? Now, I will have to charge for that. That does take time, and it is a professional skill, and it is going to be part of my business. But I would love the opportunity to do that for you. And I'm going to try to keep them in a not too expensive range, okay? I'm not here to gouge money, but I do have to cover my expenses. So anyways, let me know if that's something you think you might be interested in, okay? But I am so glad you're here. And I just want to come here and share these thoughts about Gemini today. I'm so excited I got access to the net here, and I can start doing videos whenever I'm out of town. So Psychic Bob's going to be more of a regular with you, okay? So anyways, disregard, knock on wood if this all works, disregard my previous message that I put out on Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday, saying I won't be here, because it looks like now I'll be here every day with you guys. So please do me a favor. I need all of you to help this. Spread this video around. Tell your other friends here at Spirit Channel. Post this around on Facebook. Tell people Psychic Bob is still on YouTube this week and still putting out videos, so people will know to tune in, okay? And pass this around and let people know. And if you're new here and you're watching, hit subscribe. Be part of our scene. We'd love you to be here. We have a lot of fun, and I think you'll get a lot out of it. So here we are. It's Zodiac Thursday. Guys, I'm going to keep it brief. You'll have to forgive me. I hadn't really prepared for a video today as much as I would have liked to because I've been working on technical stuff. I didn't even know if this would work. But at least we got in, and hopefully this will get out to you. So keep it here and knock on wood. As they say, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll be back here tomorrow on Friday. And I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll have something fun, okay? So I'm so glad you're here. I love you. I'll send you blessings. And keep it here, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And hit that subscribe. Oh, also forgot to tell you, I now also have access to do horoscopes while I'm out of town. So I did post horoscopes today. They were up a little late, but every day we will be having horoscopes. So definitely go to my website, robert-schickman.com. Get your free horoscopes. I'm so glad you're here. Love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Blessed be.